be right there. Auntie! Hi,
Please come in. Nice to see you.
Hi, we made
Please
it.
come in. Yes, that's
Come
right. Come in.
inside.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Initially, we were supposed to have dinner at a fancy restaurant together so we can talk about the marriage of our children. However, they wanted to come here. I'm sorry for causing any trouble.
Come on, that's nothing. Besides, we're family now, right? Don't worry about it.
Actually, I never had a chance to explain. It's about the misunderstanding we had the other day. That's why today, I also came here to apologize personally.
Let's not talk about it. You don't need to apologize. It was just a misunderstanding. Of course, we're both mothers. We want what's best for them. As long as they're both happy, there's no need to worry.
Yes, I agree with that. Hey, Qingchuan.
Yes?
Why don't you give her your present?
Oh.
What? You brought a present for me?
Auntie, this is for you. It's porcelain.
Actually, it's quite practical, and I accept it. Let's just say it's a bright price.
Are you serious? That means Qingchuan got a pretty good deal with that. That's a cheap price to pay for a bride.
But of course, what's most important is your loving son.
Yes, that's right, that's right.
You can discuss it later. Come and help me first. Hello there, guys.
Sure, no
Hello.
problem.
Did your husband cook dinner all by himself?
Well, he's a better cook than me, but he's just lazy. I think he only cooks once in a blue moon. But when he heard you were coming, he had no choice but to cook.
Oh, is
Come on,
that
let's go
so?
and help him.
I'm already sweating and we barely started the night.
I also feel the same.
I'm sorry, Dr. Chung. I was too tired.
It's okay. I just want to ask if the patients are okay.
They're all doing fine.
Take a rest. I'll do the rounds. You should go sleep now, okay? Don't you worry. You'll be out tomorrow, all right? So, you're still awake, huh?
I can't sleep. You've been here for a few days now, Dr. Chung.
I'm the chief resident. I'm a busy man. Hey, where's your dad?
I really wanted to eat ice cream, so he went out to get some.
Huh? So you wanted ice cream at this hour? Where would he find one?
There's a new convenience store that just opened across the street of this hospital. You never heard of that?
I really have no idea. I'm just here in the hospital all day. I never go out, never leave the door. That's why I really don't know what's happening outside.
I suggest you should go out and walk around more, Dr. Chung. How I wish I could do that, but you and I are different.
If you're the patient and I'm the doctor, in the long run, both of us are in the same boat. If you can't leave, then neither can I, am I right? Once you finally get better and go home, I'll have another patient, so I'm staying here.
I suppose it's also difficult for doctors like you.
Actually, yes. Anyway, are you still with your boyfriend? Why don't you ask him to pay you a visit then?
Why would I even bother? If he wanted to, he'd be here, wouldn't he?
Why are you thinking that way, huh?
Actually, it doesn't matter. You see, if you were my boyfriend, I believe you would do the same thing.
Come on, don't say that. I suppose you know that everyone's different, am I right?
Don't try to comfort me. Are there any men who want to spend their whole life with a sick girl?
Of course, there is. There are some men out there who have spent their whole lives taking care of their sick wife. It's true.
I think in those cases, the girl just got sick after he married the guy. But if it happened before then I think they wouldn't get married to each other. Actually, you cannot say that the guy is being selfish, because marriage isn't just about two people. And now that we are all children again, with 4 parents that need to be taken care of, if any of you get sick, how are you supposed to move forward? Now, if you have children, it's much worse, because they'd have to suffer too. What do you think, Doctor?
Yes, I think you're right. All of it. That's why it's hard for me to listen to you.
But what's so hard about it, Doctor?
Why do you have to be, like, more mature than I think? The more you talk like that, the more I feel like...
Maybe it's because I've been lying in this hospital bed for so long. There's nothing to do aside from thinking all day. But sometimes, by just thinking all day long, you will understand lots of things. It feels great.
Actually, there are times when you don't have to understand things. You'll feel a lot happier when you're lost and confused.
But Doctor, I am happy. Really. Sometimes I think about all the places I've never been to and the things I haven't done. Sometimes I wonder how it feels like to do all those things, as well as how it feels like to go there. It's actually interesting. Anyway, Dr. Zhang, is it true that Dr. Ouyang's getting married soon?
She is.
She's very lucky. Do you know that my greatest wish is to put on a wedding gown, have my own beautiful wedding, and walk down the aisle where my groom is waiting for me? Do you think when I get out of here, I'll still get my chance to have my own beautiful wedding someday?
Of course I do. I'm pretty sure you'll have it soon.
I also believe that I will.
Hey, since we're talking about dream weddings, I'd like to ask you, if you could have your dream wedding, what would it be like?
I'm not telling you.
Come on, just spill the beans. I'd really like to learn from you.
If I do, you might just laugh at me.
Why do you think I'd laugh at you? Come on.
My dream wedding would have to be by the sea, beside the clear blue waters and the finest white sand. I also want to build a bunch of tents located all around the beachfront, where all of our guests can stay for a few days. There will also be a beautiful archway with flowers, just like the rainbow in the sky. As I pass through it, I'm going to touch the archway. And while facing the sea, my groom and I will say our vows. Right after that, everyone will give us their blessing. And then, as the wedding concludes, both of us will walk slowly as everyone throws petals on us. At night, there will be scented candles in our room. Also, it will be filled with lots and lots of balloons, with paper strips in them, and written on every paper strip are all the wedding wishes and blessings for us. After that, my husband will hold me as we pop the balloons together. And then we'll read together every paper strip that contains all of our wedding blessings. It's pretty unrealistic, right, Dr. Zhang?
It sounds wonderful. It's actually very romantic. Soon it will come true. Believe me.
I believe you.
Anyway, get some rest now, okay? Believe me, you'll get better.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, what happened to her?
Director Lee didn't go home last night, and no one saw her this morning. I found her like this inside her office.
But what's wrong with her?
Director, she must have taken these sleeping pills.
What?
Qianqian, check for any vacant beds so we can take Director Lee, and please don't say anything.
Got it.
How is it?
There are no beds. We have a lot of people today. How about we just put her in Yang Xihua's room? It has an extra bed.
We can't be too picky. Send her in for treatment.
Right.
Get ready for the treatment. Gastro lavage, oxygen.
Hello?
Hello, Ding-Chu.
Ah, Director Zheng. What is it?
Where are you right now? Can you please come to the ER?
For what? Did something happen to Yang Shuihua?
No, Dean. It's Director Lee. You need to come here.
Director Lee, you're awake.
Why did you have to save me? You should have let me die instead.
Will you please stop thinking that way? You've been in this hospital half your life. Whatever the case is, we save lives and try to bring them back from the dead. So what makes you think we cannot save you?
But Zheng, this time around, I've already lost all my dignity. I can't live anymore. I can't even take my own life away. Zhao's everything to me, and I can't afford to lose him. If ever I am going to lose him now, how am I supposed to live my life? What's the point of being alive then?
Come on, don't say that. At the ER department, we see lots of people who die and live every day. You might be experiencing pain right now, but that's temporary. We know anyone can live by himself.
If only she had known before what she knows now, then perhaps she wouldn't be...
I know. Hello, Ding-Chu.
Hello.
Dean Chu, it's nothing critical. You don't have to worry.
Well, Zheng, you can go now.
Okay.
Well, Zhou, I know you're busy, so you don't need to visit me. I had a hard time sleeping lately, so I took some sleeping pills to get what sleep I could. You don't need to worry about me.
Come on. Why don't you pull it out? All right. Let's stop this. Yes, you were right. When we first got married, no one held a gun to my head. I was the weaker one between us. Our biggest mistake wasn't starting over. It was continuing. Regardless of how it all happened, you also have to admit that for the past 30 years, you haven't been a good wife to me. Nor was I a good husband to you. Yes, you've wronged Yang Shuihua, but I've wronged her even worse. If we can't be happy with our own lives, then at least we can just end this unhappy marriage.
What kind of suicide is that? Inside the hospital office? Did she actually think she would die, huh?
They said not to talk about it, but you just really had to.
But Dean Chu didn't say anything to us. Maybe I just said exactly what he was thinking.
Zhao, your state of mind just keeps getting better and better, you know?
Actually, I think I can do better than that.
You really haven't disappeared. After 30 years, you're back in our lives. You're ruthless. Without saying a single word, you destroyed everything. You ruined my marriage in the blink of an eye. Well, I've got to admit, you've got some real talent in you, woman.
Come in.
Director Zhang.
Hi, Yang. Have a seat. What is it?
Qianqian and I are getting married soon. Have you heard of it?
Wow. I haven't heard of it. Anyway, have you made up your mind? That means you've finally decided to make it official?
Actually, we talked about it. And we both think there's no need to put it off. That's why we decided to get married.
That's great. Then I guess this calls for a celebration.
Well, that can wait until the wedding.
So have you already picked a wedding date?
We don't have a date yet, but there are lots of things to prepare. I might need a few days off. That's why I came to tell you.
No problem. I'll talk to the head nurse about this. Perhaps you can schedule your days off. And don't worry about night shifts. Once you and Shen have picked a date for your upcoming wedding, please let everyone know so we can show you how we feel. This is an important occasion for everyone in the department.
Great. Thanks, Director. I'll get back to work.
Sure.
The patient with hereditary disease left this morning. Then room 11's patient is not doing so well.
Excuse me,
So
head nurse
we
Lin.
have to go to...
Can I talk to you?
I'll be back. Director, what is it?
Yang and Shen Qingchuan are getting married soon. Have you heard?
The nurses haven't stopped talking about it. I was just planning to go out and get them a present.
By the way, how's Shenzhen? Is he doing okay?
I think so. He seems fine to me. Ouyang and Shen Xingxuan have been together for so long, so I guess he should be doing okay.
Okay then. Hey, do you have any updates on your search for a girlfriend for Chengzhen?
I didn't have time because I was busy. I'll just get right on it.
You know this is important. A doctor must settle down and have his own family, because only a family will make him a good doctor.
Right.
Look at what happened to Dean Chu. He's troubled at work because of marital issues.
I agree with you. All right, I'll start working on it, Director.
Good. Hurry up.
Hey, did you hear that? To become a good doctor, he should have a family. Same goes with nurses.
Don't make this thing about us, okay?
What? I didn't say it for us. Does this mean that you already want to propose to me? So we can start having a family?
That's enough out of you. Get back to work.
Zhao, can you please get me a soft drink?
Me too.
Go on.
Why do girls really have to be so lazy?
Thank you. Hey, did you hear the news? Director Zheng and head nurse Lin are gonna find Dr. Chung a girlfriend.
That's good, because he's the only single male doctor left in our department.
In case you forgot, I'm a male doctor. I may be an intern for now, but someday I'll be a doctor. And I'm single as well. So why isn't anyone hooking me
Are you
up?
as old as Dr. Changjian? Do you have his skills and talents? You always get yourself into trouble. And you want a girlfriend? You're hopeless.
Do you think I'm hopeless? Look at me, I'm handsome and charming and I'm knowledgeable and I'm talented as well. I know I'm perfect both outside and inside. Not to mention a multi-talented writer and a doctor. Why am I so great?
I used to think your skull was thick back then. Now I know your skin's thicker. Hey, didn't you already sign that contract? So why are you not writing? You're just watching TV.
Zhao, you're not a little kid anymore, and you still need your friends to remind you about work? Shameless.
What? I'm shameless? Why don't you look at yourselves first before coming here every day just to eat my food, watch TV, and waste my time? Well, let me ask you. You have boyfriends now, right? You think it's proper for you to be here? Can't you think about how Wang Bo and Sun Jiang would feel? I'm telling you, you two are the main reason why I can't get a girlfriend. With you two around, who do you think would approach me?
Then perhaps you're forgetting we're here to keep an eye on you, and we're talking to you so you'll have more great ideas. Go, I want noodles, then get writing.
Me too.
I can't go on like this anymore! It's not like I'm just writing a short novel about cooking noodles!
Wang Bo! I knew that it was you.
Hey, it's Miss Foxy.
Well then, how come all of you remember everybody's nickname so clearly?
Yours is an easy one to remember. Wait, hold on. You're prettier than the last time I saw you.
Hey, that's enough of you. And you too. You're more handsome now. Well then, how come I never noticed before?
I guess your taste has just improved. So why are you at the hospital? Did you come just to see me? I doubt that.
Well, of course not. I'm actually here for my mom's friend. There's something in her head. I came here to get her a specialist.
Get Chai from neurosurgery.
Yeah, I already called Chai. I have a meeting with him.
That's good. Hey, you used to have pretty good marks in school, right? You're not in medicine anymore?
I stopped being a doctor. But now, I just watch doctors.
What does that mean?
It means I watch them. Hey, you're still in ER, huh?
Yeah, where else?
I told you.
I know, right?
Oh, come on now.
Yes, that's right.
So, today, you bumped into a friend?
A friend? No, I didn't.
Then how come we just saw you earlier talking to a beautiful woman in the hospital lobby? We really thought she was a good friend of yours.
The lobby? Oh, that woman. Her. Are you jealous?
Why would I be jealous? You want to tell us?
No, I don't want to tell you.
Dr. Wang.
What?
I really think you're making a mistake.
How is it a mistake, huh? She asked me if I wanted to tell you, and I said I don't want to tell you about it.
Oh, why you...
What is it? So you're really mad? Actually, she's just an old classmate, so forget it, okay?
If she's just an old classmate, then why wouldn't you say it? What's so funny?
Wow, I finally get to make you jealous, so I have to enjoy this great moment while I can.
You're a jerk.
Hey, wait a second. Do you think you can laugh it away? We're not done here yet because you need more information. Dr. Wang, when did she become your classmate? Did she come here just to see you?
Of course not. We went to med school together, and she was here with a friend today and just bumped into me. Come on, just keep eating.
Who is it?
I noticed that your hearing has improved.
Oh, come on. Your classmate is also my classmate, right? So tell me, who is it?
Hui Qing.
Really? Miss Foxy?
Oh, come on.
What did she want from you?
What do you think you're doing? Not in front of them.
What could she possibly want from you? Huh?
Dr. Chung, is that woman's nickname Miss Foxy?
Oh yeah. Actually, Hui Qing's quite a character. She was a literary youth, talented and very outgoing. She could talk to anyone, most especially handsome guys. You know, wherever she goes or whatever she does, she'd always have guys helping her. Most of the girls used to hate the sight of her. That was why they called her the Fox, and everyone really thought it suited her well. So behind her back, we started calling her Miss Foxy. Then the nickname just kind of stuck, you know? Actually, she didn't think it was bad. She thought it was kind of sexy. She really liked it.
It sounds like kind of woman. You'd better be careful, Mom.
Well, I didn't say anything that I shouldn't have said, right?
You said everything there was to say, so just shut up and eat your lunch.
Okay.
Dr. Chung.
Yeah?
Is that Miss Foxy a good-looking woman? Because I was too far to see her.
Well, it really depends. Some people, well, they actually think that she's a pretty woman, right? I just think she's so-so.
So does it mean that Dr. Wang thinks she was pretty, or just so-so like you?
The ones I think who are so-so, well, he thinks that they are goddesses.
What kind of judgment is that, buddy? You know that my goddess is right in front of me.
Whoa, buddy. How could you even come back from that? Respect, man.
Of course, it's me.
My family has an old house in Beijing, and they said we can have it. What do you think?
Where is it?
Can you leave tomorrow? If you can, then we'll go and see it.
Sure, I'll tell Director Zheng.
I'll pick you up.
Great.
Hey, Shangzhen.
Yes?
Hey, are you free?
Of course. What is it? Go ahead.
Last night, I went out to see your grandma. I'm glad that she's doing well.
Nurse Lin, I should be thanking you. I can't go home these past few days. But if you can actually check on my grandma, then I'll surely feel at ease.
Well, your grandma and I had a quick chat. We both know that Ouyang is getting married, and we really think you should start looking again. A few days ago, Director Zheng asked me to find you a girlfriend, but we were too busy back then. Now that I've got the time, I'll line up someone for you.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. The thing is, I'm the chief resident. I can't even leave the hospital premises. Anyway, let's just forget about it. Once I'm done with my term as chief resident, then I'll see her. All right?
Don't you dare try to fool me. I've already asked her to see you here tomorrow. It will just take a few minutes for you to meet her.
I'm sorry, but do I have the right to even decline the invitation?
No.
Come on, head nurse Lin. How can you be so ruthless?
Hey, where are you off to?
Something came up. I gotta go.
I wonder what could be so urgent.
I don't know.
Yimeng,
What?
I think there's a problem with your attitude.
What's wrong with my attitude?
Who are you again to Dr. Wang?
I'm his girlfriend.
Then as his girlfriend, you should always know where he's going and what he's doing every day and at all times, simply because that's your right and duty. There's no rumor whatsoever for slacking.
Then tell me, do you know what your son Zhenchai is doing right now?
Of course I do. He just sent me a text message. He's helping now in the surgery room. I ask him every hour.
Well, that's amazing.
Doctor, I just
He's
really
fine
need
now.
your help
You can
about
take a
this.
number.
Okay, thank you.
Are you going home, bud?
Yeah.
What's the rush?
Gotta go. Can you cover for me if I'm late tomorrow morning?
If something came up, just tell Director Zhang.
It won't be too long, and if I tell him, they'll dock half a day's pay.
I've noticed you've gotten even stingier than before.
Because I need to save up for my marriage. Every little bit does count. A little bit really goes a long way. Many drops of water make an ocean. A penny saved is indeed a penny earned.
Okay, that's enough. Shut up, Jeffrey Schauser. I'm telling you, you better let Director Zhang know if you're leaving, understood? If he does try to find you, I won't cover for you.
All right, just tell him I died.
Fine, then go die.
Okay, I'll go die now.
Right.
Well then, don't you like it?
The house looks too old. Same with the building. There's not even a building manager.
It's just temporary for the both of us. We can buy a new one later.
How about this? We rent a place first, somewhere close to the hospital, so it's easy to go to work.
We're going to rent a house. Are you sure?
Some women won't marry without a house. Well, I'm okay with it. And you don't agree to it?
Maybe they decided to rent a house because they don't own any. We already have our own house and still rent.
Your father and mother used to live in that old house, so it's still theirs. Besides, we don't have one yet. I hope both of us will work hard together, so we can buy a house with our own money.
Of course. At the same time, we're a family, so what's the matter?
It's not the same. I have an idea. Let's wait for a while, save some money, before buying a house.
That works. Let's think about it.
Dr. Chen.
Wait, but why are you here?
Well, I'll be with you today.
Oh, I know that Wang Bo's coming in late this morning. Where's So Young?
Ouyang's off because she and Dr. Shen are looking at houses.
What? No way. Is this a joke? Can't they just take turns or something, huh? I'm starting to think that they're planning it together, leaving me all alone. You know, if something happens here, I have to be able to handle it. Thanks a lot, guys. Huh? Hey, what is this?
A nurse brought it over here and said it's for you.
What's the occasion?
Everybody here knows that head nurse Lin is getting you a girlfriend, and they believe that you're in a rush to find the lucky one. That's why most of the nurses and the doctors in this hospital think it's a good opportunity, so they decided to express their feelings.
But Who told them I was in a rush? What are they thinking?
Dr. Zhang, can you please tell head nurse Lin to get me a beautiful girlfriend too?
No way.
Head Nurse Lin? Don't just think about Qianqian, okay? Can you please hook me up with someone too?
What? Well, what are you looking for? Let me know the details so I can find you a match.
For the height, he should be at least 5'10". He should be tall and thin. As for the looks, handsome, of course. Must be clean-cut and straightforward. As for his work, well, it doesn't matter if he's not into medicine. Other professions will do, but he has to be dependable and responsible.
Well, that's quite a few requirements. Why do I get the idea that it sounds a lot like Wang Bo, huh?
Come on, Head Nurse Lin. Please stop joking around. I've gotten over him a long time ago. Anyway, please keep an eye out. Let me know if there's one.
Hey, in that case, I think Qianqian surgery is a good match for you. I think he'll be a good boyfriend.
But he has a girlfriend already, right? Just a few days ago, I saw him in the cafeteria with his girlfriend.
But I heard they already broke up.
Never mind.
Why not? Do you mind if he used to have a girlfriend before?
Of course it matters to me. I don't want to get other people's leftovers. If I did that, then I'd just go for Dr. Cheng. I'll be in the observation. I'll be right back.
Dr. Zhang, did you hear that? They think that you're other people's leftovers.
Do you want to change bedpans again, huh?
No, I don't. Oh. Oops. My stomach's rumbling. I gotta go now.
Hey, you idiot. Hey!
Hey, Changzhen.
Yeah?
She's on her way here, so you'd better prepare now.
What? But there's nothing to prepare. I'm fine like this.
So, regarding Ouyang, you don't have feelings for her anymore?
What do you expect? I'm trying my best, okay? I'm a man, and she's just a woman.
That's a good sign. Everybody should accept the truth, so they can start all over again.
Yes, I agree with that. Nurse Lin, I think that statement is suited more for someone like you.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's about you and my father.
But... so you know it, huh?
I could have guessed it, Nurse Lin. I really believe that there's nothing good about my dad because he left you just waiting for him in misery. Hey, how about this? In the future, I'm gonna find you a boyfriend so you can try starting over.
Listen to me.
Huh?
I'm going to send you one every day.
Okay, I won't. I will listen to you. But please, just let me off this one time.
Oh, she's already here. Let's go now.
But I'm not. Hey, just.
Why do you look so sad? It's just a hookup and not an execution. Hey, that's a lot better.
But I don't want to go with you.
Let's go. Hurry up.
Want to?
Xiaoke. Well, this is Changzhen. This is Xiaoke. Pretty, isn't she?
Right.
You see, she's my friend's daughter. She's working in a company, and she's very nice.
Miss Lin, I'm not as great as you say.
Oh, come on. What are you being so modest for? Well, you two can chat first, and I'll leave you alone, okay?
Sure.
I'll see you later.
But Nurse Lin,
No. Hey, stay.
No,
Talk.
No. So what should we do next? Let's have a seat over there.
Okay.
Have a seat. Are we not gonna say anything to each other?
Then you go first.
Oh, sure. Well, okay. Are you and Nurse Lin close or what?
Not really. All I know is she and my mom were classmates.
Oh. I assume you don't want to be hooked up like this, right? Actually, me neither.
Well, I just told my mom that I wanted to be hooked up.
In that case, well then getting hooked up by a friend can be nice too.
So, how many girlfriends did you have?
How many? Well, not many.
I had 8.
Ah.
It always started out really well, but when it's time to the getting married part, all the problems suddenly come out. That's why I don't want to do that again. Hey.
Hey.
If this works out for us, after how long do you want to get married with me?
About that, I don't think I can answer it now. We really have to wait and see how it goes.
I think 6 months is already enough.
Do you really have a mandatory timeline? Because I don't think that'll work.
You men might not feel the same way, but for women like me, it's a serious thing. My youth has an expiration.
Right. You have a point there. That concern about women, I think it's actually unfair.
So what do you think of me?
I think that you're very honest.
I also think you're honest. Anyway, I won't beat around the bush here. I'll just come out and say it now. If I feel that I gave you a good impression and think that we can be together, then we can just start a relationship. And if there are no problems, we'll marry in 6 months, then we have our own family.
Huh?
And don't forget to update the charts and tell the doctor in charge. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hello. Are you looking for someone?
Oh, hello. I'm looking for Zhao.
Oh, are you his?
Oh, no.
Then you are...
Oh, actually, I'm from the publishing house. Well, this is my business card.
I'm the director of the ER. My name's Zheng.
Oh, hello.
If you need anything, you can talk to me.
Oh my goodness! Turn it off! What an idiot!
So you're telling me that you want to try it out first before deciding if we're gonna get married? Then you're just like all those previous boyfriends I had. You'll tell me that we're not a match, and then we'll break up.
I'm so sorry.
You don't have to be. It's all right. I guess I'm just asking too much. You know, if I were a few years younger, I'd feel the same way as you do. Anyway, who cares about marriage? We all have the right to find someone we like, since we'll be spending half our life with them. And I understand that. However, considering my age now, I simply don't have the time to wait for that so-called Mr. Perfect, or wherever he is now. A woman's youth is indeed shorter than a man's. I can't keep waiting. And I also don't want to get hurt again.
I really think that you'll find him soon. I'm sure of it. Really?
How can you be so sure that you are not that person?
Well, I'm pretty sure of that. Please don't consider me, because I have too many problems. Oh. Excuse me.
Dr. Chung, what are you doing? Are you busy at work? Have a good day.
I bet doctors like you have many opportunities to meet a lot of good women. Nurses, patients, and even doctors. I have a feeling that a lot of girls really like you too.
Hey, no. You misunderstood. Honestly, this person is just asking me a favor. You know, every day it's just hospitals, so other than our patients, we really don't meet or mingle with anyone else. And in this place, nobody likes me here, I'm sure of that. Well, to be honest with you, if you came here and there's something really big going on in my life at this moment, I wouldn't even agree to come here outside to meet you. And that's true. Well, I may not be anybody's Mr. Perfect, but at least I can say that I uphold this principle.
But even if you're not Mr. Perfect, I really believe you are a good man.
Well, I can say that you're right about that impression.
Okay, I won't take up your time. You'd better go.
I really hope you'll be able to find your special someone soon.
Thank you. And if I don't find him, I'll come back here for you. You know, these days, a good man is really hard to find. Goodbye.
All right.
Huh? Hey, I'm still looking.
What? No luck?
Don't talk that way.
动我爱的宣言，请让我陪在你的身边，在爱你的世界 Love forever。
爱，如果我看不见，如果我听不见，如果我不了解，怎么会感受那么强烈，感受那么直接，拥有那感觉。
心之间靠近一点，温暖也多一些。我发现爱没有白天黑夜，我相信真爱会永远是心跳是直觉，爱的信念不会熄灭，勇往直前不顾一切。如果时间只剩一天，我还会为爱勇敢一点，再爱一天，再爱一遍，紧紧拥抱这个世界。如果心跳可以听见，就能听懂我爱的宣言，请让我陪在你的身边，在爱你的世界 Love forever。
爱，原来我看得见，萦绕在我耳边，像梦一样盘旋。我的心感受那么强烈，感受那么直接，拥有那感觉。
心之间靠近一点，温暖也多一些。发现爱没有白天黑夜，我相信真爱会永远是心跳是直觉，爱的信念不会熄灭，勇往直前不顾一切。如果时间只剩一天，我还会为爱勇敢一点，再爱一天，再爱一遍，紧紧拥抱这个世界。如果心跳可以听见，就能听懂我爱的宣言，请让我陪在你的身边，在你的世界。如果时间只剩一天，我还会为爱勇敢一点，再爱一天，再爱一遍，紧紧拥抱这个世界。如果心跳可以听见，就能听懂我爱的宣言，请让我陪在你的身边，在爱你的世界 Love forever。